is up, YouTube? It's your boy Still Alive HD coming at you with a quick tutorial on my render settings for Sony Vegas Pro 9 64-bit. Um, you know, this was a render setting that I was tweaking with from many tutorials. And yeah, let's get started. Alright, so I already have this open for you guys. And what you want to do is, you import your clip. And let's mess with the properties before anything. Alright, so project properties, template, HDV 720 by 30p. Or excuse me, 30p. The frame size is 1280 by 720, 29.97 FPS. That's your frames per second if you don't know. YouTube allows only a 29.97. Your width, 1280, height 720, field order none, pixel aspect ratio 1.000, or the square out of all of those. Output rotation 0 degrees. Frame rate 29.97. All right. Then your pixel format. A lot of people do 8-bit, but I'm personally, see, look at that. You see the difference right there. I don't like that. Want more color to it, so I will apply. See, look at that. Already looking a lot better. Your compositing gamma 2.222 video. Okay. Your resolution rendering quality best. Motion blur type Gaussian. Out of all those, Gaussian is the best one. Deinterlace method, none. You want to make sure that it adjusts, and you want to start all projects, so click it and apply. My advice to you guys is record in 720p, because if you're recording in 1080i and you do these settings, your video is going to look all like cut up with bars, and like you can make out what's going on, but yeah, the interlacing is really not too good. That's what was happening with me. But once I messed with my HD PVR and I figured out, I was told 720 is better than 1080i, I swapped over to that. I have had no problems. Yeah, noob mistake. Might be. Okay, your audio. Master bus mode, stereo. Number of stereo buses, 0. Sample rate, 44,100. Your bit depth, 24. Highest one. Resample and stretch quality, best. Only the best quality for you guys. Best quality videos that I can come out with. And you want to start all new projects with these settings. Apply it. Okay. So one thing I noticed that a lot of commentators and people that edit videos, one big mistake I see that they make is, you're doing an HD video, but when there's a lot of action, you can kind of see like a blurry outline of everything. That's not good. So, but it's simple. You just right click on the clip, go to properties, keep loop, keep maintain aspect ratio, the resample. All right. The only time you want to resample is if you're using like a standard definition recorder, like a Easy Cap, Dazzle DVC 100, just Dazzles in general. That's what you want to use. You want to resample those. But if you're using a HD PVR, on the other hand, you don't need it. So disable it. You're not going to see too much of a difference, but once you mess with your own video, you will see the difference. It clears up. It cleared up a lot for me. And here, let's just set it to best. I want to show you guys everything. All right, so that's that. We got the properties under control. We took care of the little issue with the video clip. Now what I do, because this looks kind of, the PVR tends to take away some of the color, so it looks a bit flat compared to what you're seeing on the TV. What I do is I add a color corrector. Out of all these, people like the computer, I choose the Studio RGB, and I leave it just the way it is. Look at that. Way better. Okay? And it's going to be a bit blurry still, because it doesn't, when you capture it, it's still not going to look as good as what you're recording, like what you're seeing, it's never going to look as good. But with a sharpen, you can kind of fix that. I do a reset to none. Let me go here. And me personally, look, people go with light. I think that's too strong. Me personally, I don't know why, but I like 123 or 111. Those are the best ones in my opinion. And yeah, look at the quality of that. Look, if that's not good quality, then I really don't know what is. Excuse me. Look, that's awesome quality. Look at that. You can't go wrong there. Now here's the tricky part, the rendering. Because you got your properties set up. A lot of people record, or they'll say do WMV. I'm not a big fan of WMV. I don't know, my computer, I have a really good computer, but I don't know, WMV's just, quality seems kind of slaughtered. I go with the main concept AVC/AAC, the MP4 format. And I have a template. These are the templates that you're given. Mine is Super HD. It's one that I created. I'll show you guys the settings for that. Okay. So the frame size, custom frame size width, 1280 by 720. Allow the source to adjust. Profile main. Frame rate. You don't need the 59.94 because YouTube will only take up to like a 29.97. But I don't know, I think that the 59.94 tends to give it a little bit smoother of a view. Whatever you're watching, it looks a bit smoother, in my opinion. Allow the source to adjust. The field order, make sure it's at none. And number of reference frames, 2. Make sure that deblocking filter is checked. And if I'm not mistaken, when you select this, it's on a variable bitrate. I think it's, what is it? 2 million and 20 million. I don't do that. I have it at a constant bit rate at 14 million. Okay, now the audio, 48,000 for the sample rate, and the BPS at 128. Of all of these, 128 is the best in my opinion. Feel free to tweak all these and just put a response video with your quality, so I could see. The video rendering quality, best. This is where a lot of people will make mistakes because they'll leave it at use project settings, and if your project settings weren't tweaked before you started, or you didn't apply it so that all your projects start out like that, you're going to have like a draft or a preview. You want best. Make sure it's at best, because that's where a lot of people go wrong and it slaughters the quality. And this format takes a while to, render. So I didn't know this, and when I rendered for the first time and I saw the quality, I was like, I waited almost 40 minutes to render this 10-minute video, and the quality looks like shit. So I decided to tweak around, look around and stuff, and yeah, I messed with this, put it to best, and I haven't had a problem since. Once you're done, give it a title and just save it. Save the file. I'm not going to save it because I already have it. Well, I really don't need it, better said. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it. I hope this helps you guys with your video editing and rendering. Post a response and leave constructive criticism as to what you guys want to see, and I'll try to deliver. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And what else can I say? Watch, guys. The Call of Duty videos will be coming out soon. Once I'm done with this, I'll record a couple matches that I had, and I'll commentate them, and I'll put them up as well. Alright, guys? Once again, this is still Live HD. Have a good night, guys. Peace.